How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, think where I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all know I'm on Facebook and I see a post that say Natural Hair Day, but it's a man's picture who they got up, and then that just made me think like men don't have a natural hair day. We don't do them type of posters. We don't, cause every day for a man is a natural hair day. And just by me seeing that, it just made me think, we just be us. We just literally be ourselves. However we look, we got to come outside. However ugly we is, we got to go ahead on and just work what we got. We just got to be us, and our self-esteem has to be what our self-esteem has to be, knowing how we look. So with that being said, I just want to say shout out to all the men out here on the planet who seems to be stronger than women. We some strong men. Listen. We didn't even create anything to change our aesthetics. Y'all understand that right there? Now I don't know if like we was looking for something like to keep us looking younger and we just, it's us. We got to be who we is 27/7, or is it 7/7 24/7? I just thought about that right there. Over all races, all the men come outside how they look. Yeah. And that's something that we had to deal with forever. Since we were children, since we teenagers, now that we adults, it's the same. It's we just had to be us. Shout out to Andre for the 3750 on the cash app. I appreciate that right there. That's a good Friday number right there. Listen, y'all, let's pay that out here in these doggone street. Bills need to be paid. You got to pay the people that you owe out here. Do not be afraid. Do not be stingy with the money that is for somebody else who you had them borrow some money from. Yes, we face the truth daily. Daily. And watch this. Society could care less about our feelings. Like I was literally just strolling, and it hit me when it say Natural Hair Day, but a man's picture with dreads is on the picture, or like y'all say, locks. I was like, but ain't it Natural Day for us every day? And that's what got me talking right now. I just had to think about it. So men, again, I also want to point out when people say that we not the prize, when society want to make it seem like we is less important than females, which is sad because men think that we're less important than females because women are the carriers of life. Men, us, we is the problem now. Shout out to Dr. Umar. We is the problem. But the sad part is we is raised by these people, by the people who is not the prize, in my opinion. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do, what it do. Mm-hmm. We have to be the prize. If you just think about it. Just think about it. I know a lot of people gonna be upset. A lot of men gonna be mad at me. Willie, we not the prize because my mama told me to respect girls, and I respect girls. We're supposed to protect and pay for grown adults for the rest of their life, and we're supposed to die trying. We're supposed to sacrifice us for them. You know how like the president got like Secret Service, right? So they put their life on the line every day just in case somebody want to get, you know what I'm saying, be out here faking with the blicky out here. Because like the president is important. Right. Make decisions and stuff like that. Right? Got it. I wish that I could ask all of the fellas who done died behind some monkey, who died behind a woman, protecting the woman. What did that woman end up doing after her life was protected? The 229 Albany Georgia's up in the building. What it do? We sacrifice our life. Imagine you sacrifice your life and the person who you had done helped live turned out to be a crackhead. Imagine somebody done ran up in your house and you done jumped in front of the bullets and stuff to save your kids. You done save all like 4 of your kids, something like that right there. You just jumped in front of the bullet. Boom, 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 boom. They'll hit you and then ran on out. You know what I'm saying? So you did. 3 of your children turned out to be the worst goddamn human beings on the planet. One of them probably go to college or something. Should you be mad? Mm-hmm. Should you or would you be mad? And say bring back chastity belts. Bam. The 229 Phelan Georgia done made on up in here. What it do? Mm-hmm. I just be thinking about the and who came up with this protecting and providing thing? I don't know who did that right there. But I tend to think about our role as men. Well, how we have been propagandized. I always want to use that word. We have been led to believe that we're supposed to be doing this thing called protecting and providing for the other human being. We cannot be equal, y'all. I don't understand even why women have been trying to make that fight. Now, not all of women been trying to make that fight. Not all. Shout out to the feminist movement, but yeah, like we can't be equal. It's ridiculous. Shout out to C Note for the 499 super chat. Say men are the givers and carriers of life. But that baby carried the baby though. Like she carried the baby until the baby say, "Hey, I'm ready to come on. Let me out this thing." You know what I'm saying? Until the baby ready, you know, she got to hold the baby with her. You know, just damn it, take the baby to the store. Come on back round here. Mm-hmm. You say the Bible came up with that BS. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, what? So who? So a man say, I'm gonna protect and provide, and all the other men need to do the same. Oh, we were both like him. So we should be like the only adults. This is probably what I'm trying to get to. We supposed to be like the only adults because we held accountable for every doggone thing. We is treated like adults even from like when we teenagers. You know, we be son husbands. You know what I'm saying? We be the man of the house and we 6. You know, so like we grown, right? Till she cheat on them and have a kid by the man she cheated on them with. Bam. Right, what happened to polygamy? Yeah. Yeah, this propaganda of the West. I always want to do that right there. Of the West. Damn it, we got the mindset of the West. And then we look at the players in the East like there's the problem. This is a West mindset of monogamy. And how to be out here preaching. Monogamy. That's for players who can't handle more than one baby out here in these streets. Huh? You know what'd be crazy too? I be hearing men on the internet say, I don't see how them guys be doing polygamy because I can't deal with no more than one woman and their attitude. And I be like, y'all so soft and y'all is liars. Y'all so soft and y'all is liars. Let me explain. Them same players who on the internet saying, oh man, I couldn't deal with more than one woman attitude. Those men who be online saying that right there, to me, just to me, those guys look like players who have dealt with more than one chick at a time. For the dudes that I be seeing who be saying this type of stuff, it look like dudes done been dealing with more than one chick. So if you as a player who have ever dealt with more than one chick for a period of time, stop saying that you can't deal with more than one woman, which is strange to me because a lot of players also have had 2 jobs. Come on, Willie, don't start preaching. A lot of players done had 2 jobs. So you couldn't deal with 2 jobs and what the 2 jobs entail? Strange. If you can't deal with 2 women, watch it. Ooh, it just hit me like, pow! Player say it. I got you. Wait a minute. If you can't deal with 2 women, and players, I'm talking to you. If you can't deal with, let's say, more than one woman, watch this. You can't deal with more than one child. Ooh, I think I just hit y'all just there. You can't handle more than one child out here in these streets then. Huh? Because more than one hell, you can't deal with more than one friend. Yeah. But these players be saying that right there to make women feel good. Which I don't know why y'all keep kissing behind, because we still gonna hunch. I don't understand. Players who telling the truth gonna hunch, and y'all who telling a lie is gonna hunch. So I don't understand. Like I do understand because it is propagandarized. Shout out to Dada for the $1 cash app. Say I love to be shared my loving lady. I love to be shared by my loving ladies. Is that what you're saying? That what I'm talking about? Juggling 3 to 4 is fun. I've never understood why a player would say that right there back in my day. Shit, that's all we had was, but well, not all, but I'm dealing with 3, 4, 5 on. What are we talking about? I'm talking to one. Listen, somebody else hit me on the page. I gotta hit you back. Shout out, let me hit somebody else. What are we not today. I'm busy. Cause I'm with somebody else. What do we mean? It's only 24 hours in a day, and the majority of y'all gonna sleep 8. So you just gotta prioritize. Oh, bam. Hold on, give y'all some pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 16 after the hour. So that just telling me that you have a time management problem and you do not know how to prioritize. That also tells me that you really ain't no leader. To all the players, I just hit y'all. Bam! To all the players who say and truly believe that they can't deal with more than one woman. You have a prioritizing problem. You have a time management problem. You have a leadership problem. I just had another thought. then that means that you can't even be like a supervisor on your job. You can't be a foreman at a construction site. You can't be a team leader. Bitch, you can't be a team leader, a shift lead. You can't be none of that right now. You can't be in management. What are we talking about? Yeah, he can't multitask. I just, and I'm going to say it again, for the players who I have saw say this over the years on the internet, they look like players who really ain't got no problem with getting the chick. That's how it looked to me, you know. I'm just saying, you can't even be a shift lead. Hold on. You can't even watch the crew while the shift lead go to the bathroom. Can't nobody pass you the baton. You can't even run a relay. I'm just saying. I don't. We got to stop doing. It's 2025, and if y'all have not learned pandering is the word I'm looking for. Pandering to females really don't get you nowhere. Because to the same females that y'all pandering to, you may end up in a relationship but with one of those chicks. But guess what? She gonna smash the dude who is not pandering to her. There's a high probability. Because when a player come out here and tell a broad the truth, she can't believe it. She shook. She's shocked. What? What he said to me? She can't take it. It's like a player who ain't trying to settle down with nothing. She can't understand why he just won't settle down with me. I got a video to where a chick just said, I don't know, am I like the problem? Because like when men is chasing me, I'm not interested. But as soon as they not chasing me, I be interested. And as soon as he start calling me or something, I stop being interested. I don't know why y'all players won't learn that. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. You say you gotta be a cold daddy dog, Willie. I say you know this, man. Exactly. It's these players that just don't understand. You is the prize. For all the work that we is told that we supposed to put in. All the things that we have to actually do to get women to really want to be with us. We got to work for it. You must be the prize. Because when you get your stuff up, when you get the wind beneath your feet, partner, you get the pick of the litter, pimp. Like they say, you build it, they'll come. You get the pick of the litter, though. As long as you just laid back, broke something like that right there, you really ain't got nothing going on. You got a little pick of the litter, like in like the community or something like that right there. But let you get your stuff together. Don't let you get your stuff together. Boy, you out here popping and locking and shit. And don't mess around and make a name for yourself. And you got a little change. Pick of the, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So I'm just trying to help you players understand. Life is harder for men. In case y'all don't know, we got to work for it. Now, I do understand that handsome babies got to work for it too, but you handsome babies got to work for it. Now, a lot of the handsome babies done learn how to really, really work for it, and they have accomplished their goal. They're some real hard workers, and they really do be accomplishing the mission. The mission be complete with a lot of these handsome babies. Y'all see that they got men's and babies. They done learned their strengths and weaknesses. I'm just trying to help. You know? Y'all guess what I had done seen it? I got to go ahead on to get into it. Am I going to say the name right? Shout out to Isaiah. I think I'm probably saying it wrong. Isaiah. Somebody give me the pronunciation. for the $1 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Eyes or Isaac, I don't know. Isaac, is it just Isaac? Well, shout out to Isaac for the $1 super chat. Then that's what I'm talking about. Okay, bam. Got it. Players. They talking about us again in the health department. Oops. Yeah. We got players out here doing the most. Hold on. Bam. So I got it. All right, bam. Listen, before we go on jump into it, we streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get the numbers up. We have 248 follows, trying to get up to 250 follows by the end of this show. I need your support. Tell your mama them come on around here. Don't be afraid. We also streaming live on Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank you for all y'all people who was around there. Y'all get inside the comment section, share. Help. If you don't know, damn it, if you don't know who your daddy, message your mama right now and tell her, mama, I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth or I'm going to go to God. Listen. Especially if your mama is, has fear of the Lord out here in these streets. Mama, I want to know the truth. I'm saying, I know what you told me. I need to know the truth. Oh, do y'all know like a good way to get y'all mamas to tell y'all the truth on some stuff? Especially like if she really, really God-fearing. Mama, I talked to God. I went to God before I'm coming to you. And the Lord just told me to act in good faith. I need to know who my dad is. I truly need to know who my dad is, mama. You know I love you with everything that I got, mama. You I'm not gonna be mad, mama. I went to God first. It only works with a God-fearing woman out here in these streets. Shout out to Big J Boogie for the $10 cash out. Say true player, get it in on STD Friday. Say 3 laws equals life. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. God told me to ask you, mom. Listen. She can't argue that. How is she gonna argue? And watch this. She can't say, God ain't tell you that. She can't say what God had done did or what God ain't had done did. She would never. Because, like, she God-fearing, right? I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you say, Will, I like the way you clickbaited. I just caught on. Well, maybe I should have put ASSI. ASSI. I didn't even pay attention to it. Assistant principal is what like I've tried to put. I sure enough did. And I'm glad that I put a period because they may think that I was trying to be like I'm going against the rules and the regulations and the policies. So, hell, I may need to go ahead on and change it. I need to go ahead on and change it right now because YouTube be out here tripping. YouTube would trip on me. Let me put an I. Right there. They may say, Willie, you cussing. And you can't cuss in your title, Willie. That's probably what they'll try to do to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let your mama and them know that we around here. Do not be afraid. Anyway, players, we in the news. Let me go ahead and give it to y'all quick so we can jump into the other stuff real quick. Would y'all use... They call it penis Botox. Shout out to Dada for the $1 cash app. He say, you my age, say much respect, man. That's what's up. I'm showing of it. I'm over 40 and fine out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Listen, come on. Would y'all do the Botox penis or the penis Botox? That's how they label it. I ain't making this stuff up. And why we get... I said it yesterday. Why do we get offended when we saying like vagina and penises? Why is we so don't say that out loud? You say it sound wrong already. Jesus. I can't do. You ain't supposed to do nothing with your meat. Like, well, we got a situation out here. We got a player called Brian Johnson uses penis Botox and shockwave therapy to improve nighttime erections by 34%. What do they mean? Like what you mean like nighttime erections? Like when you sleep? I don't know why would you want an erection while you sleep. Like that's like a wet dream or something like that, right? I don't. What is Brian trying to do, y'all? Who? Which one of y'all want to improve y'all nighttime erections? Say that morning wood. I don't understand. Look at Buddy. Buddy trying to increase something. He say if we wondering if we consider the boner to be a vital sign, Brian Johnson is doing just fine. Can I ask y'all another question real quick before we go in on deep? Who came up with calling your penis, a Johnson? See, a lot of y'all folk who were born in the 2000s, y'all have no idea that your penis is called a Johnson. Who came up with that? Somebody please educate me. He said the notorious biohacker shared the secret behind his 3-hour-long Titanic nighttime erections to his more than 500,000 ex-followers. Johnson noted that while he takes 2.5 milligram of tadalafil or tadalafil, if you say it quick, otherwise known as Cialis or Cialis, Sierra, each day. The purpose is longevity. Note site-specific elongation. I have no idea what they talking about, but I just saw penis Botox, and I say, Studies have shown that the drug, Cialis, can slow cognitive decline in older patients, lessen urinary problems, lower the risk of heart disease in men by up to 39%, and even help reduce the risk of early death. I got a problem. How does Cialis decreases heart disease or lowers heart disease risk when Cialis and the other thing, the blues or something like that right there, all this stuff that makes you erect, it deals with your blood and your blood pressure. So how would this decrease the risk of heart disease when you mess around with your pressure? But this what our good scientists say. Yeah, I don't know. The nighttime erections are better than the average 18-year-olds, but Cialis is unlikely to play a meaningful role in them or even more sexual functions. Nighttime erections are better than the average 18-year-old. Who out here lying? You say it lowers your blood pressure. Yeah, I thought that it like increases the blood flow. Or maybe it lowers your blood pressure because it increases your blood flow. Because it increases blood flow. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Yes, Cialis and Viagra started out as heart medication. I remember them saying something about that back in the day and stuff like that. I think anything dealing with you messing with your blood. Now listen, because it takes blood for an erection. That means it's racing your blood. It's pushing your blood through your little clogged arteries. Shout out to all us out here who got the clogged arteries. So if your artery hole's supposed to be this, but you clogged up, so it's like half of that right there, and that blood just ski, it's going really fast. And what if it like stop and get a clot? I think that we more likely to get like a blood clot by using those types of things. Just in my mind, but I'm not a scientist. I don't have those degrees. Johnson's claims that when he began taking the drug in the summer of 2023, his sexual function was normal. He says that while drugs like Cialis can repair, also they're using Cialis to repair erectile dysfunction. they are unlikely to enhance normal functions. An enhancement is the name of the game for Johnson as his Johnson. We set out to increase my nighttime erections. NTEs are the strong biomarker of cardiovascular, psychological, and sexual health. Don't know about all that right now. Previous research has been found injections of the anti-wrinkle drug into the oh Jesus, oh no, I'm done. I can't keep talking. Anytime you talk about doing something with a needle, round there, down there. Oh my God, what's wrong with you people? We using anti-wrinkle drugs? Well, him and some other people. This is a thing. You say he a night worker. Hell, he probably a streetwalker. He probably a streetwalker out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Because them ladies be out here buying too. Them ladies be out here spending that check like the day is payday. They put a little something on the side. You know what I'm saying? They got to go on to get theirs. The drug, anti-wrinkle drug into the penis helps strengthen erections in test subjects. I can't. A muscle relevant using injected. A muscle relaxant. Damn it, am I saying the word right? Relaxant, usually injected into the face, help improve erections by relaxing the smooth muscle in the walls of the blood vessels in the penis. So I don't want to understand. I don't. No. Shockwave therapy. Listen, if y'all want to read the rest of this right here, go to the New York Post, man. Say, if needles in your peen don't sound awful enough, shockwave therapy entails using a wand to shock the penis through acoustic technology. We shocking the oh my God. This is somebody who, shout out to all y'all who is down with the BDSM. Is it the BDSM or the BSMBD? Y'all know what I'm talking about. To where y'all put the masses on, y'all got the whips and stuff like that. Y'all know that y'all got them in y'all house. Don't even worry about it. But the BDSMs, I think this kind of like the BDSM people. But if y'all want to go ahead on and get like the shock therapy and like the Botox in your penis, go ahead on and do y'all, man. I just, why is we improving 34%? Jesus. So y'all gonna shock. Y'all use a wand like a taser on your genitals. Now that may be a turn on for a whole bunch of people. Now I don't know these people. To each his own. To each his own. Moving right along. I ain't gonna get much of you. I just. They out here playing God. Listen, y'all. They out here playing God. Shout out. This is one. This is the one right here. We moving forward in life. We is making technology advances. We making BDSM. I thought I said that right there, or did I say BSDM? That right there, the same difference. He say he's shooting cold cream out here. This is crazy. Not Jay Boogie. You want to sign up for that right there? Go ahead, do your thing. No judgment around here. Look here. I believe this is a, what would this right here be called? This, I don't know why they is not celebrating this in the LGBT community, especially with our trans brothers and sisters. This should be celebrated. I just, let me go ahead on and put up on the screen. Inside Edition and says something. Y'all contact our trans brothers and sisters. They need to know this story right here. This is for you good people. We have a 6-week-old girl. First baby born from a womb transplant in the UK. A womb transplant. We putting wombs in people.
Little Amy is only 6 weeks old,
Little Amy.
but she's already made history.
She's a little miracle.
She's the first baby to be born in the UK after her mother received a womb transplant. Grace Davidson got the transplant 2 years prior, after getting a donation from her sister. She says she still can't believe her dream of motherhood has come true, even after all this time and effort, telling CBS News,
We'd never really let ourselves imagine what it'd be like for her to be here until we sort of saw her. It was really wonderful.
Reports say 50 babies around the world have been born to mothers who have had womb transplants, giving hope to some who may struggle with infertility.
Do y'all know that this cuts out the argument, the part of the argument where you good educated people been trying to tell our trans brothers and sisters, you're not a woman because you cannot have a baby. We got to cut that part right there. Listen. You can keep saying what you're saying. You ain't a woman because you didn't come through a monkey with a monkey. That's how I be saying stuff. But you can go ahead on and say that part right there, but don't make the argument no more. We cannot make that little argument. How do you know I'm not a woman? Because you can't have no baby. Yeah, they can. Listen, I know that this story did not say that they implanted a womb inside of our trans sisters. This said that there has been 50 womb transplants in women. In my mind, if you can transplant them and put them in women, then you can put them in trans women. I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody help me. I just got to go ahead on and say that's a mannequin baby. That's a little mannequin baby. Hell, who is the daddy though? Train transmission. You got a whole new transmission out here in the doggone screen, huh? Mm-hmm. Now, little mama done got the womb from her sister. I wonder how old y'all is though, cause y'all let's go in the comment section. Why are bots taking over YouTube? What? Say she's so cute. Say I tried donating my womb before my histo, but that site didn't respond to my email soon enough. That's what's up. Listen, and to you young players, I'm gonna need for y'all to be practicing with the babies who ain't got no womb. Y'all need to be in full blood relationships with females who don't have no womb. That way you can get the practice on and you won't be on child support. Let's just do that right there. He says, so is it a baby in the womb? Glad she got that settled. That's what's up. Realistically, I would love to see if the baby came out completely healthy without any long-term mental issues and physical disabilities. This transplant alone could be the start of something amazing. Oh, say in the UK, I watched this on the news just the other day. Say, wait, I am confused. So did the sister get a hysterectomy? Like did sister 1 and 2 get the reproductive system removed so sister 2 can get rid of the infertile reproduction? Oh, we even do all that right now. The reproductive system, and sister 1 offered up the reproductive system to be transplanted in sister 2 body because sister 2 couldn't have a baby. That's what's up. Moving right along. Congratulations. She's so cute, so adorable. Why not just adopt? Listen, truth be told, we don't really like other people cheering like that right now. We really don't be like, listen. Now there's some people who, all right, I want a baby and did this and this. It just ain't the same. I know. Women who've been having babies, been trying to make women who cannot have babies feel good about adoption and shit. See, you can say this type of stuff because you can have a child or you have had a child. The woman who have not had a child, who wants to have a child, that woman will not feel better because you around here saying, well, one of your options is there's so many children out here that needs a loving family. They don't want to hear that. I want to rub my stomach too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be out here eating and pooting ice cream and stuff like that in the middle of the night. I want to be having cravings and stuff. I want to have that pregnant woman attitude. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. Say not new. To say a mom gave her daughter. A mom gave her daughter 1 year ago. Oh, giving up that womb. Shout out to you ladies who was out here giving up your womb. And then you gotta ask, did your sister use the womb? Like, is it a used womb? Is it a used womb? And is it good if it's a used womb? Like, I do understand like an OEM womb. The OEM is like the factory womb. Or is it like an aftermarket womb? Is it factory? Is it used or is it aftermarket? Huh? And if so, we're going to have to do some more studies. We're going to have to do some more studies with like the OEM wounds, the used wounds, and like the aftermarket wounds and see how the babies, they turned out. So you think it's like a used wound? Okay. Say we will promote womb harvesting out here. Bam. You say she got it off Temu. You got it off Temu. Say that's a Temu baby. Go ahead then. Go ahead. Dog it, live your best doggone life. Man, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. We got technology. Who? Say is abomination a sin? I think so. Say it's a refurbished womb. Got to be more careful. You say that womb got road knocked on. Got road knock on me. Got to be more careful. Listen. I wonder if you can get like a sex worker womb. Now that's like a used. There's like a used. Oh, all right. A OEM, which is the factory original. A used womb. What I said? Oh, an aftermarket womb. And we also got to include the junkyard womb. And a refurbished womb. Be more careful. Soon, you all gonna be able to travel to Miami to a doctor who installs wombs. Y'all, this is gonna be a thing. I can almost guarantee that this is gonna be a thing. We are gonna start seeing stories. A woman went to get a womb, and she lost her pelvic or something like that. Right there. A doctor who was not supposed to be practicing because he went to online school but didn't get his certificate, and he haven't done like his CE, his continuing education and recertification. He's not supposed to be practicing. He done put a womb in a bit, and damn it, shit is refurbished and it's knocking. The womb knocking, it's like a motor. It ain't working out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so I think that all of our older babies too, all of our older babies who don't went, can you use a womb that has been through menopause though? And how much do a womb cost? Hold on. Let me holler at my AI la. How much does a womb cost? The term womb can refer to different aspects related to fertility and reproduction, each with different association costs. The cost of a uterus transplant, an option for women with uterine factor infertility, is estimated to be between 200 and 300,000. Jesus. To all of y'all who cannot produce children anymore, y'all better sign up. They say it's 200, 300,000. Now, is that for a virgin womb? See, See, now we got like the breakdown because you probably can't have kids no more, but you done destroyed that womb. You know, and you probably get it like for $37.50. Say it's a basement womb. Got to be more careful. Listen, say they gonna start selling wombs. 200,000 to 300,000. All right. Can you donate them like other organs when you leave Earth? That's a good question. That's a good question. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. God, dog it. We be learning stuff. We be learning so much stuff. Oh, let's talk about y'all kids real quick. Wait, it's 48 after the hour. If y'all just not coming on in, y'all go ahead on and subscribe. I know y'all ain't never heard no stuff like that right there. I'm talking to you new people. Y'all ain't never heard nobody talking like I talk out here in these doggone streets. I'm Willie Williams though. I'm Willie Williams. I had a mama and a daddy. You know, I got a mama and a daddy. So I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying? I am a mixed breed. I am a mixed breed. I know, but Willie, you black. Yeah. But I'm mixed though. If KK black, no good as hell. Well, I'm. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. You say my womb is full of wine and squares. You want $3 million? That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, listen. Put your own price on your womb. Put your own price on your womb. Sure enough. Oh, I saw something about that basketball player. What is his name? What is her name? The tall one. Damn it, they all tall. And, the basketball player who was arrested in Russia. What is that baby name? The one who went to jail in Russia and we had to go around there and we had to talk to Putin, you know what I'm saying? Let a player go. Free my dog, you know. Brittany. Y'all do know Brittany be out here taking pictures with her shirt off? Brittany ain't got no breasts. She have no female breasts. Female breasts, they gone. Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash app. Say uncertified doctor putting wombs in the back. Putting wombs in backwards. Got to be more careful. You gonna have the babies internal. Listen. I didn't know when Brittany Griner was trying to have a baby and her significant other were trying to have a baby, they went to the fraternity pill place, to the fraternity, the way they put something in, the way you get to pick your daddy, to where you get to pick the male, the specifics of the male. Do y'all know Brittany picked the white man? I think with blue eyes or something. And then they went through the argument because she was thinking that she had her significant other had to smash her ex, and she had to get a paternity test to see is the baby from the ex or is the baby from the male sperm that they had them pick. But she picked a lighter hue player with blue eyes. Oh yeah. The brat did too. Yeah, the brat did. The brat them did pick them a lighter hue player, didn't it? But when she was locked up overseas, black folks was like, we got to go get our girl. Got to go get that black woman. That black woman picked one of her child, be lighter hue with blue eyes. I just had to go on and say that right there because I heard it. I heard it. You say, Willie, you got the update. I told you yesterday that the killer set free was probably in Florida. Yeah. Damn it, I don't think I have it up here, but I saw it. I saw it. I think I got it. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this right here, man. We finna talk some school stuff. We finna talk some school stuff. We have a mother of a teen. A teenager was out here, killed it. A teen was killed. Messed around and then got into a little scuffle. Some classmates stuff. They killed him. him dead. Y'all got to start telling your children. When y'all be out here fighting and stuff like that right there, it can kill somebody. But that's not the problem. They killed Buddy. And I think it was 7 or 9 of them who was actually identified, and they went to court. Yeah. But watch this.
Good afternoon. The mother of a teen killed in a beating near his high school is now suing the Clark County School District. Thanks for staying with us at 4:30. I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Kirsten Joyce. 9 teens pleaded guilty
9.
to the 17-year-old's death, but not one of the students was sentenced to prison.
Not one. They killed the boy by fighting. Nobody's going to jail.
8 News Now education reporter Joshua Peguero joins us live with the new accusations in this case. Joshua.
Denise, Kirsten, this viral video captured the beating of 17-year-old Jonathan Lewis at the hands of his classmates on November 2023. He passed away from his injuries 6 days later. The teens recorded the attack rather than step in to stop it. Lewis's mother now says CCSD played a part in his death.
There is no justice for my son, Jonathan Lewis, that was stomped to death and murdered while 20 people stood there and did nothing more than film it and broadcast it to social media.
Melissa Reddy has been vocal of her disgust for the brutal fight, which prosecutors said happened over a stolen marijuana vape pen. 9 teens were arrested and charged for his death. All of them took plea deals avoiding prison time, which Reddy has criticized.
It was the most inhumane beating I've ever witnessed.
All these little thugs done jumped on a lighter hue student over a vape pen. They jumped them over a vape pen that they probably was all sharing. So hell, that's probably why they jumped them. Go ahead.
My life. And I don't know how they're going to live with it because I myself can't live with this. It's a struggle each day.
In her lawsuit, Reddy says CCSD administrators ignored problems Lewis was having with students and accuses the district of wrongful death and negligence. Reddy also named in the lawsuit the property owner of where the fight happened and claims there was known criminal activity in the area, and she accuses the owner of failing to take steps to prevent it.
We need to...
Whoa, slow me down. Did she snitch? Did that baby there just snitch in that paperwork? So she want to hold the property owner of where they fighting at responsible?
Of where the fight happened and claims there was known criminal activity in the area.
So now she's going to talk about the criminal activity and community entrepreneurship that's possibly going on around now. You say it's some crime and stuff happening around now.
And she accuses the owner of failing to take steps to prevent it.
We need to set a better example as a community for our children and show them love and support and guidance.
Now, all the teens arrested had their records sealed as part of the plea agreements. In regards to the lawsuit filing, CCSD has a policy of not commenting on pending litigation. Kirsten?
Thank you, Joshua. His mom says Jonathan Lewis's legacy lives on after his death as his organs were donated to assist 5 other people.
Good afternoon.
They done let 9 killers. Y'all don't want me to say it like that right now? They done let 9 killers free and sealed their record, so they're going to be able to work with your kids. They're going to be able to go to college or trade schools with your children. They're going to be able to, because they all boys, they're going to be able to be in a relationship with your daughters. Killers. I know what y'all thinking. It wasn't intentional. They didn't intend for the boy to die. Nevertheless, they killers. They killers. 9 killers set free. Yep. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. You say, why is she not suing all the other mothers? You see what I'm saying? She had to pick. She picked the school district, and the owner of the building, or the owner of the property that they was fighting on. How the hell so what was he supposed to do? And how did she know whether he was there or not? Huh? Shout out to our Dolls Trap for the $2 cash shop. You say, I would go law-abiding citizen on them bastards. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta knock them off one by one. Just hear what it is. Hell, the system ain't finna give me no justice. Don't worry. I got it. I'm trying to tell you something. That will be my lifelong mission. My mission is y'all got to go. Mine gone. I don't want to hear that fly shit right there. Willie, you got to forgive. No, I don't. Y'all been lying to us for too long with that forgiveness stuff. Y'all have been liars. I can't move forward. Hell, I can't move forward if I don't do what I'm about to do. Just saying, I don't want to get all aggressive with y'all, you know. Just hear what it is. Still talking about some teenagers out here. They're going right here to Chicago. The teens is taking over, as they normally do, out in the community. And there's a whole bunch of y'all's children's.
We are always investigating. Tonight, looking into social media posts claiming large groups of teens are expected to gather downtown tomorrow night. These so-called teen takeovers have a history of turning violent.
Yep.
Marissa Sulik is live at Millennium Park to explain what police are doing now to prevent it from getting out of hand. Marissa?
What they gonna do?
Joe, those posts say that takeover is expected to take place here at Millennium Park at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Of course, there is a chance that this doesn't materialize, but Chicago police say they are aware and are ramping up patrols.
These teen takeovers are the reason people are being sent to the hospital. So far this year, a 15-year-old boy was grazed by a bullet and a tourist shot in the arm.
It depends on how the police respond and the city respond in the early incidents.
Eugene Roy.
A tourist was shot. Do y'all understand? In any city, if the tourist gets afraid and your tourism stops, your tourism is down, the city lose money. I think the tourism need to stop in Chicago for a good little minute.
Roy, former chief of detectives with the Chicago Police Department, says police need to have a plan in place for Friday's proposed takeover before more break out this summer as the weather warms up.
And to have that backup force in case things are larger than expected and start to get out of hand.
CPD says they have seen the rumors online. They sent us a statement that reads in part, "The Chicago Police Department is aware of the social media posts circulating. We will continue to monitor developments to ensure sufficient resources are in place to maintain public safety."
Parents need to know where their kids are.
Early Walker heads the nonprofit I'm Telling Don't Shoot. A couple years ago, he sent out texts to parents alerting them of possible teen takeovers. It's something Walker hopes to bring back this summer, but says parents need to take control.
If my kid's on social media, I'm on social media. You know, if my kid has a social media page, I'm on their social media page. I'm looking, I'm seeing who's following them.
Second Ward Alderman Brian Hopkins wants to change the curfew from 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. with a new city ordinance.
You got your girls out there thumping. Now listen, darker hue girls not the only ones who be out here fighting, but typically when it's other hues of girls fighting, they be on essential products. These girls fighting ain't on nothing.
Second Ward Alderman Brian Hopkins wants to change the curfew from 10 p.m.
Look at that. Do y'all know how long it take for these babies to get these plaits in their hair? And y'all just be out here just to fight.
Change the curfew from 10 p.m.
about that boy
to 8 p.m. with a new city ordinance.
They want to
Walker
change the
says he doesn't
curfew. They want to change the curfew from 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. for your teenagers. Man, they gonna tear the city up. They gonna tear the city up. What the hell you mean? 8 o'clock. The sun just going down.
From 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. with a new city ordinance. Walker says he doesn't see much of a benefit.
I don't think that, in my opinion, CPD has the manpower. And I mean, honestly and truly, it's not their job.
Chicago police says they will arrest teens and give curfew violations if needed. Roy says that is a waste of officers' time.
You want to prevent things. You don't want to be writing curfew tickets later.
If you want to prevent, and that's why they won't let me. Well, I haven't applied for like a mayor or nothing like that right now, but they won't let me be a mayor or somebody who is in control of like a city. I can make decisions like so all this here I can make decisions. This on me. Oh shit! Everybody who get arrested for curfew, go pick up their mama them. Go pick up their mama them. We hold them for 30 days. Well, hell, The child get held for 30 days, no bond. Mama them get a fine for $1,000. 30 days. I don't care if you in school. 30 days, bitch. You finna miss math and algebra. You finna miss all that right there. 30 days. Anybody we arrest, anybody past curfew, we arrest them. 30 days, no bond. First offense, mama, stack. Daddy, stack. Hell, if y'all not together, listen. If y'all not together, but y'all in y'all child's life, both of y'all get $1,000 apiece. Now, if you just a single parent, you get the whole $1,000. Yo bad. Either which way, it's gonna be $1,000. And we need that $1,000 in 45 days. If not, we got a pickup warrant. Y'all want to stop this type of stuff? If you want to stop this type of stuff, we have to put things in place to stop this type of stuff. It's simple.
Now, the earlier curfew proposal is expected to be brought up at a city council meeting next week. There is a curfew for minors here at Millennium Park that starts at 6 o'clock. They have to be with an adult after that point. CPS did send a letter out to parents tonight warning them about the possible takeover. We're live in Millennium Park.
We got to send stuff out to you parents. The same way we sending stuff out to you parents is the same way that we going to contact you to come on down here. No. Come on down here so we can give you your $1,000 ticket. And just to let you know that your baby ain't coming home. Your baby will be released in 30 days. On the 30th day, the 31st day, your baby will be released at 6 o'clock in the morning, in the a.m. Damn it, we got you. Don't worry about it. I promise you, at least 80% of the teenagers who was out there, their parents is going to prevent them from being out there. Parents gonna do everything in their doggone power to not have their children out downtown, messing around, destroying stuff. Destroying the vibe. Blowing people high. I think that you need to do like 2 months of you out here just blowing people high. Because highs cost. Highs really, really cost. We talking about the teenagers, right? Let's go and get into this right here. Y'all just not coming on in, man. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. Twitter, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for being ready. I got to refresh that right there. We also live on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Y'all, we trying to get these numbers up, man. I need the support out here in these doggone street. Don't be afraid. It's Friday. It's payday. Shout out to everybody who is at work right now, watching the player, trying to make it through your doggone shift. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yeah, we got to hold the parents accountable. And like we often say, you can teach your children good and they will still go off the rail. I do understand that right there. But when you go to charging parents, when you go to literally $1,000, 45 days, or there's a warrant for your arrest, and then we start to ride through the neighborhood and going to your job and picking you up because you didn't pay that stack, the other parents will tend to see they for real. Oh, they mean business. They really mean business. So, either the parent who is parenting is going to start parenting, and or they just may get a child up and be like, you know what, keep them in jail then. I got to give my parenting rights up then. It's a wrap. And then y'all just might go on and give them to their daddy. I'm just saying something. Listen, I got to take y'all to Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Puss bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth for our life state. Let me go on and take y'all to Orlando. Going around here to Orlando. We have the assistant principal who calls a 13-year-old sexy chocolate. Sexy chocolate. And made him rub her feet, though. Yeah. It's a whole assistant principal. Assistant principal. Here we go.
This assistant principal is behind bars tonight, accused of making a 13-year-old boy rub her feet at school. But that's not all.
Yeah, she's also accused of calling the boy sexy chocolate. Fox 35's Manny Martinez is live in Polk County with that story today. So, Manny, you talked to the sheriff, and let's say Grady Judd wasn't holding back on this one.
Grady Judd.
No, John, he says the details of this story are unbelievable. He says the boy's parents are extremely upset, and the sheriff says that the administrator admits that she was unprofessional, but says she denies saying anything that was inappropriate.
I was unprofessional, but I did not say anything inappropriate. So the unprofessionalism is actually come rub my feet. She didn't say anything inappropriate.
Dr. Kava Lark is the assistant principal at Lake Marion Creek Middle School in Point Siena.
So she has her PH and her doctorate. Well, she have her doctorate, right? Go ahead. She educated, y'all.
But she will not be at work tomorrow. Deputies arrested Lark after they say she initiated lewd and lascivious conduct with a 13-year-old boy, a student. He was sent to her office for throwing a wadded-up piece of paper during a test. The sheriff's office says 2 witnesses and the boy say that while in her office, Lark told the victim to rub her feet since he didn't have anything better to do with his hands. Deputies say she removed her shoes and placed her legs across the victim's lap, and he did as he was told. The report says Lark was heard scolding the boy for not rubbing her feet correctly and demonstrated how she would prefer to be massaged by rubbing the child's arm and shoulder. Adding a coworker and witness heard Lark tell the student to rub her feet like he loved her. A witness also heard Lark tell the victim that she was doing this so he would know what foreplay is when he gets a girlfriend.
This was a sexual encounter. She claimed it was a discipline encounter.
The victim told deputies Lark has referred to him as sexy chocolate while passing him in the hallway at the school. The Polk County School Superintendent says this is abhorrent behavior for anyone who works among students, especially an administrator. This person no longer has any business being around children. Deputies say Lark claimed she was just trying to humble the student and that it was all a joke.
I mean, my goodness, how bizarre can you get? She is 53 years old, and she's asking a 13-year-old child, young enough to be her grandson, to massage her feet while she makes sexually suggestive comments. That's way over the line.
Lark is on administrative leave pending the results of an investigation, and the district tells us that she has been with Polk County Public Schools since 2022, all in that time without any prior issues. Live in Point Siena tonight, Manny Martinez, Fox 35 News.
So she only been on the job for like 3 years, so she wasn't vested. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't vested, so we can go on and get rid of her. So she a MAP. She falls under minor attracted person. Whether a lot of people think that she shouldn't, but yeah, that's lewd and lascivious behavior. You was a MAP. You say she 53, look at every bit of 63. Hey, man, listen, it's hard out here with these kids, y'all. It's hard with these kids. Look how y'all looking, y'all got kids. I'm just saying something. But it's not the same when you dealing with a whole bunch of churn out here in these doggone street. She looked tired. She really do look tired. Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say, a teacher once told me to rub her hooves when I was a freshman in high school. I went to Clive Davis. Shit, that's what's up. Clay Davis. I know what you're talking about. Shout out to Clay out here in these streets. I saw the show too. I saw the show. That's what's up. That baby say, listen. She called him sexy chocolate when they would walk through the hallway. So the calling sexy chocolate didn't happen when he was massaging her. She took her shoes off and put her feet on his lap. Put her feet on his lap. Now you know feet on laps you can get close to something on the boy. Feet, lap, close to the, you know. Rub my feet like you love me. That's what's up. I keep trying to tell y'all out here in the doggone street, man, there's maps everywhere. Older people like the younger people. Just is what it is. Now, she say that it was just a little game. It was just playing. She was trying to humble a player. She gave him a chance to learn something. Huh? Since he don't know what to do with his hands, you can feel on me. You know what I'm saying? Say it again.
Office says 2 witnesses and the boy say that while in her office, Lark told the victim to rub her feet since he didn't have anything better to do with his hands. Deputies say she removed her shoes and placed her legs across the victim's lap, and he did as he was told.
Like a whole bunch of males do what they is told out here because of the, we have been, what is that word I be looking for? It's not propagandized, but we have been taught to do things out here. We taught to follow a woman's lead, especially in the dog hue community out here in East Creek. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what y'all tell us to do, especially when we're young. I don't want you to call my mama. I don't want to get in trouble. So I do what you want me to do this time.
The report says Lark was heard scolding the boy for not rubbing her feet correctly and demonstrated how she would prefer to be massaged by rubbing the child's arm and shoulder.
Now think about it. She scolded him for not rubbing the feet correctly as if, oh, whoa. Has she had him to rub her feet once before? Because she must have assumed that he know how to rub feet. Huh? That baby said, That means you do it like this. Now let me rub my feet. You feel on me now. You really got to get in there. You got to get in the muscles and get between the toes and get on that heel, because that heel be hurting at night and stuff like that. Like, feel like up in here where we ticklish at. Right there. Right there. Right there. Y'all know what a good massage do for you though, right? Say right in them toe jams. Say, you remember where you had to rub? Remember when you had to rub your grandma's feet? Shout out to everybody who had to rub their grandma's feet though. Yeah.
Adding a coworker and witness heard Lark tell the student to rub her feet like he loved her.
And stop. Nobody came in her office. They heard her say it, so they witnessed it, so they said what they hadn't heard, but nobody came inside her office. Or if somebody did come in their office, nobody told her, you know that's inappropriate. Nobody went in there to save the boy. That's what I'm trying to get to. Do y'all understand, like, if this was a girl? Nobody went in there to save the boy. Say, so was he groomed or coerced? I think it was both. It just could be both. Yeah. Nobody saved the young boy. Nobody.
A witness also heard Lark tell the victim that she was doing this so he would know what foreplay is when he gets a girlfriend.
Now that's something to tell. A witness also heard tell. And the witness didn't go in there and say, baby, you know that's inappropriate. You know you're not supposed to tell. Like, and you got to have, like, your eyes, like, bucked to the side. Girl, you know that you're not supposed to be. With your voice arch. You know that you're not supposed. Girl, you can't tell that boy that. Nobody said nothing. And there was witnesses.
This was a sexual encounter. She claimed it was a discipline.
It was just a little discipline. She was trying to teach him foreplay and stuff like that. A life learning lesson. Yeah.
Encounter.
The victim told deputies Lark has referred to him as sexy chocolate while passing him in the hallway at the school.
Could y'all imagine walking through school and somebody just call you sexy chocolate? I wonder how she said it though. And think about this right here. Did she say it around people to where other people heard? Or did she just say it around him? Nobody came to save him.
The Polk County School Superintendent says this is abhorrent behavior for anyone who works among students, especially an administrator. This person no longer has any business being around children. Deputies say Lark claimed she was just trying to humble the student and that it was all a joke.
I'm just trying to humble the player. He out here throwing wads of paper. So I'm trying to humble him by having him fill on me and stuff like that right there. And cause he already sexy to me, you know. Just trying to humble him, preparing him for the future, because that's really what school is, right? To prepare you for the future, you know. Just trying to help him on now. I don't know where she gonna work at now. I don't know where you gonna work at, baby. You was at the school, but you was on there for like 3 years. I think that you gotta be with like the school board for like 8 for you to start to get like a pension or something like that. But you 53. I don't know where you gonna work now. Do you know, like, you can't even be like a foster parent now, baby? You got a little charge on you. You can't work at a daycare. Damn. But you can work at Walmart or something like that right there. You can work at Walmart. I wonder, do she got a man? If you got a man, then you might be okay by not like finding a job like immediately or something like that right there. But I don't know what to tell you, sister. I don't know what to tell you. Moving right along, y'all. I ain't gonna be the dead horse. I ain't gonna do it to you. But shout out baby out for not having no makeup and having her real. She got her real. She got her real. That's what's up. Sad story. Sad. Woo! Where we at? I got a story of old tough baby out here in these streets. Baby tough. Yeah. Wish you would do it out here. Damn it. Talk about the rubber feet takeover. Got that right there. You say, as an assistant principal, if she is that Lulu to call him sexy chocolate, she is ill-fitted for education domain. Yes! I don't think that... Listen, shout out to all the people who be doing what she had done did, but y'all just ain't done got caught. You know what I'm saying? There's so many of you good people. So many maps who just ain't got caught yet. Ladies, I almost let this slide on this wonderful SED Friday already. I can't let it go. Y'all falling short of glory again? I know good as hell well y'all ain't falling short of glory again. Oh, gee. This is why I be telling God, don't send your son down here. We not ready. We not ready, but y'all think that y'all is ready out here in these streets. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Oh, I got one for you. Don't believe me? You. If you don't believe me, just go ahead on and watch this. Hold on. Did I get that right? I got that wrong. So I can't use that one. I'm going to go ahead on and use this right here. We got a nipple disappearing. We got a nipple disappearing. A nipple gone. A nipple. The nipple, the thing that feeds a baby. A nipple. A woman loses her nipple. The entire nipple is how they had to post it up. She lost her nipple because come on, everybody say it together. A unlicensed doctor. An unlicensed doctor done destroyed a baby nipple out here in these streets while she was trying to get a procedure. Go ahead.
Now at noon, a man is facing charges accused of practicing without a medical license.
And some disturbing details coming out in court today. Local 10's Raj Flo is live outside the jail in West Miami-Dade to explain. Raj.
Extremely disturbing details. According to prosecutors, a woman from Orlando lost her nipple. Let's get right to the mugshot of this guy, identified as Manuel Lazaro.
Manuel.
Now in this jail behind me. This latest case According to police, the victim from Orlando comes across this guy's Instagram page. They start messaging, and she comes down here to Miami.
Y'all got to stop doing business on Instagram and TikTok.
It was September of 2024. The victim traveled from Orlando to New World Medical and Cosmetic Center.
He looked like a whole doctor, don't he? It looked like he graduated from like UCF or something like that right there, right? Florida State or something. No, maybe so. Stanford. Go ahead.
Located at 2020 Southwest 1st Street for her cosmetic procedure. We'll go to some bond court video. She believed this guy was a doctor. The state says no, he didn't have a medical license. Bottom line is she started having some complications from the breast surgery, and according to the state, she lost her nipple due to an infection because of the surgery, and the state says Mr. Lazaro ignored the victim. The state asked in order for the defendant not to practice any kind of health care. Let's take a listen to some of these disturbing details.
The detective met with a victim this week who suffered the loss of her entire nipple.
She was afraid to say nipple in court. Is there another word for nipple?
It states that her breasts were infected and the defendant ignored her complaints and didn't tell her to go to a legitimate doctor.
Okay. Indica que la víctima, una víctima.
Even more concerning, this unlicensed doctor was doing surgeries at the same place in Little Havana that there was another arrest a few weeks ago. So here's the situation. You have this guy behind bars. By the way, he was given a bond, so we're hoping to speak to him at some point later this afternoon. But this woman disfigured, says the state, by this cosmetic surgery. More for you later.
But the areola isn't the nipple.
Later today. For now, we're live outside the jail in West Miami-Dade. I'm Rosh Lowe.
The areola is that big circle that's around the nipple. Now, then we got to be specific if she lost something. You know, the newsman ain't had no problem with she lost a nipple. A nipple. I like what he said right here. Hold on.
An infection because of the surgery, and the state says Mr. Lazaro ignored the victim.
Hold on.
The state, he didn't have a medical license.
Oh, right.
This guy was a doctor. The state says no, he didn't have.
I like how he said it right there. Watch it.
On-court video. She believed this guy was a doctor. The state says no, he didn't have.
She believed this guy was a doctor. The state says no. I don't care nobody little pictures. I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna take me old doctor picture. I just ain't gonna do no surgery. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep falling short of glory out here in these streets, man.
Nipple.
Nipple.
This week who suffered the loss of her entire nipple.
The whole thing gone.
It states that her breasts were infected and the defendant ignored her complaints and didn't tell her to go to a legitimate doctor.
That's a problem right now. Not that he didn't tell her to go to a legitimate doctor. The problem was she didn't go to a legitimate doctor. Y'all smarter than us, though. I don't understand. She's upset because he didn't tell her to go to a legitimate doctor. If you done dealt with somebody and your surgery ain't working out right, and your pre-surgery is not working out how you thought it's supposed to be working out, but you trying to get in contact with the person who had done did your damn surgery, but they not responding to you, what you gonna do? Your nipple is on the edge. Your nipple hanging like this right here. That thing just hanging. You just gonna let it just fall. You need to get in your car, put some tape on that bitch, run on up to the hospital. It's a real emergency. Run on up to the hospital, tell somebody, get some needle and thread, bitch. Get some needle and thread, fix my shit. Give me some Novocaine. You just cause he ain't tell me to go no doctor, like a real doctor. He ain't say go around there and get myself looked at. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. Say, sound like she knew he was unlicensed, so she should be charged too. Oh, you may have a good point right there. Yeah, she should have used some great duct tape. So when the other surgeon decided to go ahead on and fix her and he ripped that shit off, Ooh, Jesus, I can just imagine. Ain't nothing but pus finna come out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pus and the nipple on the thing. Then you got to peel the nipple off of the tape and brush it off. You got to do like that right there. And a real doctor will like, and then you got to push it, fix it, fix it, stitch, suture. You got to do stuff like that right there. That baby saying, he didn't tell me to go to nobody else.
Detective met with a victim this week who suffered the loss of her entire nipple. It states that her breasts were infected and the defendant ignored her complaints and didn't tell her to go to a legitimate doctor.
Why he got to tell you to go to somebody else? Hell, he got to tell you to go to the emergency room. It's falling. It's just a problem. What is wrong with people? Jesus.
Okay. Indica que la víctima, una víctima.
Even more
they need to show her face.
Concerning this unlicensed doctor was doing surgeries at the same place in Little Havana. Yeah. That there was another arrest.
They go down in Little Havana, boy. Y'all listen. Little Havana been jumping for a good little while. Y'all got unlicensed nurses, unlicensed veneer specialists, unlicensed surgical doctors, the BBL doctors, the regular doctors, the uncertified dentists. Y'all got not real CDL holders. All this shit be coming out of Little Havana. Ask me how I know. Shout out to when the feds went back around there. Everybody who got their driver's license from the driver's license spot in Little Havana had to go back and take their CDL test. Because they were paying for it. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. Damn it. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, shout out to all the recovery homes. Shout out to all the unlicensed recovery homes that for some reason all of you good ladies are seeming to find them on the internet and will not ask these people, well, are you licensed or not? Can I look this up like with the state board or something like that right there? No. Y'all don't even be thinking about like the state board. Y'all don't think about certification or not. And y'all be on the internet. Y'all be on the internet seeing things happening to other women, but y'all be like, this shit, that happened to that bitch. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna happen to me. Huh? Doggone shame. Why y'all be acting like that? But then again, do y'all. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You grown. You grown, though. Now, what was wrong with her breast? How much is a breast implant right now? Hold on. Breast, because I'm pretty sure that she got like an implant. How much is a breast implant in Florida? Oh, man. That just a little income tax. Breast augmentation, you know they got to use like the big word. Breast augmentation can range from around $5,500 to $8,500. It seems to me that she probably got about around $2,500 back on her taxes. And she ain't get the whole 55. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get the whole 85, so she had to go ahead on and put a few more dollars with it herself. You know. I think she found him on purpose. You know. She wanted to deal with her kind. When you give back to the community. I don't understand. Say, thank God I'm not into plastic surgery. I keep doing the shows. I keep talking about this right here, man. Got to be more careful. Am I going to Houston or Atlanta? Because Houston and Atlanta is like the same damn place out here in the doggone street. Good. Doggy, we got a story. We got a former Houston tenant claims unjust eviction. After reported break-ins. Y'all dog you people be out here doing the doggone most of it. I'm finna just go on the short to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Watch this here, man. Y'all don't even know how to rob no more.
Tenant at a high-rise apartment complex is speaking out after she says she was unjustly forced out despite being a victim of multiple attempted break-ins. Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia is live for us in Midtown with the tenant's complaints, but also how the apartment complex is reacting. Jonathan.
Yeah, that tenant lived here at the jewelry place, and she says she was given 3 days to move out, but the complex is saying it was a mutual agreement.
Mutual.
March.
Did y'all see him? Damn it, I almost choked. He ran up to the side like if we ain't see him. Go ahead.
Move out,
do it again.
but the complex is saying it was a mutual agreement. March 22nd at 2:42 a.m., it was caught on camera the moment two men are seen attempting to break into an apartment at the jewelry place in Midtown. In this video, you can see both perpetrators cover the cameras.
So the first break-in, they came up to the 9th floor, which I have no idea how they got access to because our apartments are supposed to be very secure.
2 days later, March 24th at 3:10 a.m., you can see three men in the video. One has a red shirt that says retired drug dealer.
Y'all can't be that goddamn dumb.
And he is seen using a crowbar to get into the apartment.
You can't be that dumb.
And the scariest attempt for Assi was when one of the men was caught on camera pulling an assault rifle out of his pants.
If y'all did not believe me, we did a show that had showed us, that educated us, that you can have a whole AR-15 inside of skinny jeans. Player just pulled out a whole damn assault rifle out of his skinny jeans.
That goddamn dumb.
And he is seen using a crowbar to get into the apartment.
You can't be that dumb.
And the scariest attempt for Assi was when one of the men was caught on camera pulling an assault rifle out of his pants.
By the grace of God and shout out to Ring cameras, both me and my neighbors got alerted, and we were able to speak to them through the Ring cameras. And I feel like they maybe thought we were home when we spoke to them through Ring cameras, so they ran.
It was scary moments for Sir Joyce Assi. She had been living at the jewelry place for 3 months. The attempted break-in occurred while she was on vacation in Hawaii.
It sounded like he keeps saying the jewelry place, but it's the Dury. D-R-E-W. Dew. Like Mountain Dew. So Dury place or something like that. Go ahead.
I was so taken back.
She was in Hawaii.
When I looked at my Ring cameras and my neighbor's Ring cameras, I was so taken back and like distraught. First of all, I'm like 10,000 miles away in a whole different place, and I was expecting for more assurance from the people that I paid all their rent to.
Assi reported the attempted break-ins to the property manager, who told her to file a police report, which she did. After the second attempt, Assi claims the staff were no longer helpful and gave her 3 days to move out.
It's supposed to be like a luxury, secure apartment. That's the reason why I decided to move there, because it was secure and because it was luxury and nice. But on the back end, it doesn't seem as luxurious and nice.
It don't seem as luxurious and nice. They're on the 9th floor. Think about it, baby. You in Hawaii. You and your neighbor like got the alert on like your Ring thing. They came to your apartment or your neighbor's apartment. Why did they choose you two?
As I thought it was going to be.
In response, the jewelry place told Fox 26, HPD found this to be an isolated incident. However, they have increased security presence inside and outside of the building, as well as have more security patrolling the 9th floor.
Risking your life for some shoes or clothes is kind of silly. This is something that is really not necessary.
And say it's luxurious. That's why they broke in. Duh, you got to go for it right there. Listen, she said that they must have thought that we was home, so that's why they had them left. Why would they choose y'all, though?
Houston police says they
you better think about your friends, baby.
Searched for fingerprints but did not locate them, and none of the three men have been identified. Reporting live here in Midtown, Jonathan Mejia, Fox.
Yeah, like what about the rest of the floors? She was on the 9th floor. They went to the 9th floor, right to her apartment. The 9th floor, baby. The 9th, luxurious, supposed to be top flight security type. You know what I'm saying? And they go right to your door. Girl, your friends don't like you. Baby, sugar baby. Sugar baby girl with your shirt tied up. I don't like how you got it all the way buttoned up. Come on now, sugar. You sound feminine. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that right there. But we don't rock that. Like, come, girl. You look like you got a little chest on you now. I'm gonna go on and get it to you too. But look. We don't button it all the way up. Ladies don't button their thing all the way up like that. I don't like that damn shirt. How many of y'all like the shirt? I think that she could have picked a better shirt because she also have on blue jeans, but it's hard for y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? She got on blue jeans. You got that damn shirt on, baby. That shirt should not, no. Throw the shirt away, sister. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Why is they at your house? What's in your house? Who you done had around there? Listen. You in Hawaii. You said that you were 10,000 miles away. Is Hawaii 10,000 miles away? How many miles is Hawaii to Houston? Also, she was being funny. She was being facetious. Hawaii to Houston is only 3,800 miles. It's like when I was like 10,000 miles away. Hold on. I'm gonna let you say it again, baby. So she was being funny. All right, and you know I just be listening to words.
In this video, you can see both perpetrators cover the cameras.
So the first break-in, they came up to the 9th floor, which I have no idea how they got access to because our apartments are supposed to be very secure.
2 days later, March 24th at 3:10 a.m., you can see 3 men in the video. One has a red shirt that says retired drug dealer.
Retired drug dealer. He probably the only player in the community who have that red shirt too.
Y'all can't be that goddamn dumb.
And he is seen using a crowbar to get into the apartment.
So the neighbor is talking through the Ring camera saying, y'all can't be that goddamn dumb. But yes, they can. Yes, they are.
3 men in the video. One has a red shirt that says retired drug dealer.
Y'all can't be that goddamn dumb.
And he is seen using a crowbar to get into the apartment.
You can't be that dumb.
And the scariest attempt for Assi was when one of the men was caught on camera pulling an assault rifle out of his pants.
Yep, they hit the same spot twice in 3 days. This was a hit. This was a setup. This is simple. I don't understand.
By the grace of God and shout out to Ring cameras, both me and my neighbors got alerted and we were able to speak to them through the Ring cameras. And I feel like they maybe thought we were home when we spoke to them through Ring cameras.
They maybe thought we was home. Now, another question. If you was in Hawaii, was your neighbor in Hawaii with you? Or was your neighbor at work or something like that right there?
It was scary moments for Joyce Assi. She had been living at the jewelry place for...
Care nothing about that, but baby, listen, take that damn shirt off. I'm just saying, your friends ain't your friends. That baby out here in Hawaii taking vacays. You know what I'm saying? And your friends working. Girl, they hate you. They hate you. Let me go on and get this up off the screen because this is unimportant. We did that one with the little baby. We did that one. And get them... Oh, all right, bam. Wait. Let me remove. Can I remove that? Yep, I did that one. Just did that one. Got this one. The unlicensed, they keep falling for the okie doke. All right, cool. Bam. What is that? 2, 3 people? Okay, we got this one here out the way. If y'all just not coming on in, maybe also streaming live on Twitter, Twitch, and Rumble. Need your support. Y'all, who is Weezer? Weezer. I didn't watch the doggone video, but this Weezer. The wife of Weezer Bassett, done got shot by the police. Laid down in the middle of the street.
Meantime, at 8:15, the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner is shot by police after she allegedly pointed a gun at officers.
The story is bizarre. It comes after a hit-and-run crash in Los Angeles that prompted a manhunt. KTLA's Sandra Mitchell with more.
New cell phone video shows Jillian Schreiner on the ground with a gunshot wound, then being cuffed and taken into police custody.
It's a little crazy. I think they're just trying to come on aggressive.
Neighbor.
Oh, Weezer is a American rock band formed in Los Angeles, California in 1992, and since 2001, the band has been considered
Neighbors on Eagle Vista Drive in Eagle Rock reacting to the LAPD shooting and arrest of the 51-year-old wife of Weezer band member Scott Schreiner.
Got them tights on. But them tights make you look like y'all bodies be together, man. I just
Band member Scott Schreiner after police activity nearby on the 134 freeway.
5 helicopters, lots of police activity, sirens. It was unsettling. I mean, it doesn't happen here very often, if at all. So, yeah, it was strange. It was a strange day.
It was strange. 3 suspects Tuesday being chased by police ran into the Eagle Rock neighborhood. The LAPD says Schreiner, who was not involved in the chase, came out of her home with a gun. The officers ordered Schreiner to drop the handgun numerous times.
Oh, this her. Oh, well, how old she is? That baby 53?
Instead, they say she pointed the weapon at officers and they opened fire. Schreiner was shot in the shoulder but not seriously injured. Neighbors took cover from the chaos.
I got my kids that we went into a place in the house where it's away from anywhere near a backyard or, you know, where they could come through.
Although police are not saying if Schreiner fired her weapon, she now has been charged with attempted murder. Scott Schreiner arrived home tonight but told us, "I can't talk to you right now."
IRS e-file is now...
Man. Oh, so they had done shot that baby. Because she done came outside playing with a gun. She probably on that good. But that's what's up. They say she posted a $1 million bond after she was charged and booked on attempted murder. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, because she shot at the police. As she should. Hell, she out here shooting at law enforcement for. She out here playing, and they did exactly what they're supposed to do. Lay up down in the middle of the street. Put your hands at the, damn it, lay flat on the ground. Lay flat, put your hands out. Somebody should have said, gun, gun, gun. And shot her some more for playing, acting stupid. Huh? What was her reasoning? But then again, she is a female. Not all. Make no doggone sense. I don't even know what's going on. Listen, shout out to everybody who live in apartment complexes. We done talked about apartment complexes a whole bunch of lot out here in these doggone streets, and depends on where you stay. Depends on where y'all say. And why y'all be? Listen, I understand, like, if you like in your 20s and you live in rundown communities, I kind of get it, because like you really ain't got your money up like that right there, and you don't know how to work as a team out here, because a lot of y'all want to work solo. A lot of y'all really just want to work solo, and like don't understand, and y'all don't want to go 50-50. Y'all want to go 100. Y'all want to live by yourselves and go 100 instead of teaming up and going 50-50. That way you can save some money and then separate. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. But I kind of more or less understand the young people living in squalor. But when we got you old heads out here, man, you older heads, over 30, over 40, 50, living in deplorable. Do y'all know, like, if y'all live in, like, deplorable situations and you is of age, y'all know y'all failed? You got to look back on your life and be like, well, where did I go wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? We have apartment residents who have just been given days to move out.
Dozens of people who live in an apartment complex in College Park have been told they have days to move. The management told everyone at Chelsea Gardens they have 60 days to get out.
But tonight, some of them are scrambling because they got another letter saying they had less than a week. Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo has the story.
You say I can't go part-time if I can't go 50-50 if he working part-time. But that should be like you should be able to pay half for something if at least you work part-time. You got to pay something, though.
Well, at first, these residents got a letter on their door saying they had 60 days to move out, but then they just got another one saying it's now 3 days.
3 days.
It's just a hot mess.
People who live at Chelsea Gardens apartment complex got an ominous letter a couple weeks ago on their door.
The difficult decision has been made due to the necessity of undertaking major repairs and renovations throughout the property.
It said their leases were no good and they had to leave. While they say the place is falling apart and infested with rats.
They be behind us, the stove and everything.
Player, you living there with that good hair? Player, hold on. He out there with the good hair. I do understand he got a little bald spot. That's nothing. He can spray. He can put like the black spray. You would never tell. But he don't care about that right there because he's natural. Go ahead.
Thought they'd at least have that 60 days.
You told me 60, now you're telling me 3. That don't make no sense.
Some residents who didn't pay April's rent got another one, saying they had just 3 days.
They gave me a letter this morning saying I had 3 days to vacate and that I owe them $2,000 in rent.
On Thursday, they told us the water had been shut off.
I pay faithfully every month, but I'm not finna pay y'all no money when I gotta get out.
We asked the director of the Atlanta Volunteer Lawyers Foundation if this was legal.
Say that baby hair super lame.
The landlord still has to take the tenant to court, and they do not have to leave until the landlord has gone all the way through that process.
Mike,
you say that's my side of town. Willie say dirty lighter hues. No.
Michael Lucas says some leases do allow for a 60-day notice, but that doesn't change the legal process.
There's no scenario where the landlord can just use what's called self-help under the law and put somebody out.
A College Park spokesperson says inspectors found the property to be, quote, unhealthy, unsanitary, and unsightly, but it wasn't condemned. They told us this was between the management and residents.
They should absolutely find out more about their rights before they just kind of voluntarily evict and walk out.
We reached out to the city of College Park to see if they'd be able to provide any assistance to these residents, but we have yet to hear back. In College Park, Rob DeRienzo.
But they done cut the water off, though. They cut the water off, boy. It's time to go, boy. They cut that water off. Listen, you kind of better off being without power than water. You can't do nothing without no water. You can't wash your hands. You can't wash your buttocks. You can't cook. You can't drink without water. They done cut the water. Play around here with them good waves and shit. This we got to do better. Player. You got to learn. What happened to the finesse game? I keep talking about the finesse game. Oh, he probably trying to like who don't like him. This way our problem come in at. Do you know how many babies out here who want a baby with some good hair? With some good wavy? Huh?
Made due to
he look mixed too?
Necessity of undertaking major repairs and
He look like his daddy was like Italian or something?
renovations throughout the property.
It said their leases were no good and they had to leave. While they say the place is falling apart and
he got that good hair. Tatted up on his neck. You couldn't boy, there's a big baby out here who is living in the 4. A big baby got a 5. Well, hell, she probably already got a man because she living it up like that right now. Listen, there's players who is out here who is paying attention to what these big babies got going on, and these big babies eating that. And boy, these big babies be big and cute. You big baby eating, but y'all like, I don't like them big like that right there, Willie. But damn it, look where you stay. Look where you live talking about what you don't like. Huh? Do she got a monkey? Yes. She came out of mama monkey with a monkey. Yes. Really don't see the problem then. I don't. I know. Oh, you got preferences. Got it. So, nice big old house. Apartment with rats. Big baby, nice big house. She willing to give it to you and take care of you. Apartment with rats, no woman. Our decision makers shout out. Boy, our decision makers shout out here in the doggone street. This is just crap. Man, listen, move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Man, give y'all a pat on the back. Well, y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news right here in these wonderful streets. Man, thank y'all for being around here. Let me do a refresh because we did not get any more followers. I told y'all I was trying to get up to 250 followers by the end of this show, and it just didn't happen. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitter. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to share my Twitter, man. Share. Share it now. Share it now. Let's people who's not around here, watch it. Shout out to everybody who was over there on rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show, man. I really do appreciate everything that y'all got going on. I hope that y'all learned something. I hope that we learn something each and every day. When we come out here, y'all, we got to try to learn something. We got to learn something. We got to share some stuff with people, you know what I'm saying? Because here we can't watch everything and we can't see everything. So it takes other people to share other things with us. So although we're not going to be able to know everything, at least we can know like more than we know by ourselves. I think I had done did that there right. Just saying though. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. I'm really, really ill. And remember, they do got that thing called penis Botox and shock therapies to the testicles. That's what they got going on. Remember we talked yesterday about you can spit and find out if you got prostate cancer, but it's not commercial yet, so we trying to wait on the commercial for it to be commercial so we can run up in CVS and stuff like that right there. Go ahead on and grab that right there. Hell, because when they come out with it, oh, well, what they did say, but what do they mean that it's not commercial? Let's see. Spit test prostate cancer test. Yeah, the at-home spit test appears to perform better than, okay, we got that right there, but can we buy it, though? Because they did say that it's not commercial. So when it's not commercial, then they mean that you can't buy it, right? Hold on, spit test. I'm seeing them spit in the thing. They got the pictures of it, though. But I don't see, like, oh, I need to click on shopping. Oh, wait a minute. The Prime Home. No, that's a F check. That's a self-check. Help. Prostate test. Oh, snap. Oh, so they got it. Oh, so we can buy it already. Then why did they say in the thing that it was not commercial yet? We talked about it yesterday. They said that the thing was not commercial. What is this thing called? So I can go ahead and put it up on the screen. Hold up. Wait a minute. What it say? Prostate health test. Is the prostate health test kit? Yeah, kit. Health test kit. I got it right here. $45. I see one for $26. Yeah, y'all got it thing for $45. Oh, and I can get $5 off. That's what's up. Hold on. Bam. So I'm just gonna look at this one right here. This is what it say, like, hold up. Let me put that right there. So this is what the thing look like. Prostate health test, a simple and reliable test to detect raised levels of PSA, which is prostate specific antigens. Got that right there. We got a little back sheet. We got the, oh, this is like a positive and negative. That shit right there scary though. It's just like a pregnancy. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know if I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? We got the positive and negative thing. Oh, Jesus. Woo! How many of y'all gonna go through with it? I might got to go on and buy one. I might just got to go on and buy one. Damn. I might have to do it on live too. I got to buy one and do it on live. I'm scared. Shit, that shit might say positive. I got to go to the doctor again. This shit right here say $48 though. Hold on, pimp. Free 30-day return though. All right. So I'm guessing like if they give me like the wrong thing, You let my shit say positive. I want a refund. Oh, so why they taking blood? Oh, so this the blood one. I thought that this was like the spit test. This ain't even the spit test. Oh, man, I'm wasting y'all doggone time. I thought that right there was a spit test. What is we doing? That was stupid. Oh, hold on. Let me go. Prostate spit. How you spell spit? Spite, spit, SP, spit test kit. Let's try that. Okay, so it's not out here. It's not a hell. They did tell us that it wasn't commercial. Prostate specific and okay, so that's the PSA. Nah, so damn it. When they let me know, I'm gonna let y'all know that. Be more careful. I am the arbiter. What the hell does arbiter mean? What does arbiter mean? What the hell was that? What does What does arbiter mean? Why is it saying that? Arbiter. That thing is showing me shoes. I gotta leave it alone. I couldn't get it right. Listen, y'all, please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. Go to the 7 channel. Nah, who win? Rest in peace, Douglas win. No. What happened to Douglas? No, rest in peace, Douglas Burchell. That's the last name. No. Yeah, Douglas been here like every day. No. Oh, man, my condolences. Oh, this was 2 days ago. Diabetes. Oh, Lord. No. Y'all, we got to do better, y'all. Oh, we got to be on our health thing. We got to change our lives, y'all. We got to change it up. We know that we all gonna go. We know that. He sent me a cash app. Yeah, damn it. He did too. And that was just the other day. Got to be more careful. I know that we all gonna go, y'all. But we not ready to go. And you don't want to go, you don't want to go in a horrible way because things leaving by diabetes and like other illnesses, like it's really, really hard on the body. It takes a toll on the body. It takes a toll on the family. You know what I'm saying? And we got to take care of us, y'all. I promise you. Shout out to Sonya for being a member for 31 months. Say, hey, chat family, how you doing? Say he was under 50. Y'all, we got to get our health together. I know we want to do what we want to do. I do understand that right there. We want to eat what we want to eat. We want to be out here just dangling. We want to do everything that we want to do. But like I always say, like if you're not doing everything that you want to do, we really not living. We just alive. But we have to start doing things that keeps us alive, even though we may not want to do it. Because when it comes down to the self-preservation thing, yeah, we got to not do what we want to do. Because the majority of us, we want to do the prostate cancer. Damn it, I say we want to do the prostate cancer. We want to do the what is the P word? Food. The food that's made. We want to do the food that's made and stuff. Yeah. Man. Got to do better, y'all. We got stuck. We finna talk more about some health around here in these doggone streets. But yeah, process. I was looking for that P word. Yeah, we want to eat processed foods, and we want to do all the little flour and the milk, and we want to do all of that stuff that's really not healthy for us. The sugars is killing us. The sugars is just doing something to us. For real, man. We got to do better. Yeah, we got to take care of our health. For real, y'all. If you don't take it serious, ain't nobody else gonna take it serious. And that's just real life out here, man. For real. For real. So right now, you probably want to eat some donuts, shit. You want to have some sugar on you out there. Take a pass today. I know it's hard because it is addicting. The way that we eat is addicting. Sugar is addicting. Right now, you want to eat that candy. You want to eat that little cookie or something. Don't eat it today. Fight eating it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's just we got to get on these fruits and vegetables, man. But we got to get on that natural stuff, man. That real pure as possible. Pure as possible, because you know they creating stuff without seeds. Try to find y'all stuff with some seeds in it. You know, but and then we got the exercise. We must exercise, y'all. We really do. Listen, y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all please remember to check the standalone videos. I am still uploading things from the number 3 channel. We still got a GoFundMe. We trying to stay afloat around here. You know, y'all have a good weekend. Do your best to stay alive. You know. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Make the best of y'all day. Huh? Yes, the chat is a very special place, man. Yep. You welcome. Shout out to Douglas, man. Got to be more careful. Y'all, we finna go on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy. And again, do your best to stay alive, because that's the most important thing on this planet.